Commissioners set the 2023 millage rate. A grant will help improve local rail crossings, and 2 more land use workshops just for you coming up at the end of the month. And we join the Gwinnett County Sheriff's Office in studio just in time for the upcoming back-to-school season. Those stories and more in this edition of Eye on Gwinnett. Stick with us. I'm Deborah Tuff. After hearing from residents at 3 public hearings and through online comments, the Gwinnett Board of Commissioners adopted the same general fund millage rate as last year, 6.95 mils. Property taxes are based on millage rates set by county government, the schools, and cities. Details on the 2023 millage rate and more information about how property taxes are calculated can be found online, that website on your screen, GwinnettCounty.com. In other news, to ensure efficiency and effectiveness, commissioners asked an outside firm for a comprehensive study of county operations, what we're doing good, what we're doing better, and what we're doing best. Last month, the county published Malden and Jenkins' 1,200-page report, which included 500 suggestions for improvements like organizational structure, strategic initiatives, business processes, service models, and technology. Now, teams of employees are working with management to help prioritize and implement the ideas across all departments as well as library services. And shifting gears, literally, 3 rail crossings in Gwinnett will be studied with an $888,000 federal grant plus a local match of 20%. Experts will redesign CXS rail crossings at Arcado Road, Oak Road, Gloucester Road, and Hosea Road to reduce train vehicle collisions and address blocked rail crossings. They're among 63 projects nationally, sharing $570 million. 2 more workshops on long-range land use planning are set for July 26th at the Lawrenceville Senior Center and July 27th at the Water Tower in Beaufort. Both sessions are from 5 to 7 p.m. and are part of the 2045 Unified Plan process. And here's a shout out. Gwinnett Police drone operations are using new cloud-based software to allow live streaming of incidents while managing things like digital evidence, remote pilots, and flight logs. The department's aviation section operates the drones. The Gwinnett County Sheriff's Office will be hosting the 3rd annual Back to School Bash on Saturday, July 29th at the Gwinnett County Fairgrounds. That's on Sugarloaf Parkway. Joining me in the studio, this is such an honor, by the way, to talk about this successful event. The man, he's not a myth because he's out in the streets just helping the community, and the legend, first African American to hold this position, doing a great job at the Sheriff's Office, Sheriff Kebo Taylor. Sheriff Taylor, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much for this opportunity. But before you said my name, I was wondering who you was talking about there for a second.
Well, because the thing is, Sheriff, you are out in the community. Your name is synonymous with helping people, and this Back to School Bash is no different. I remember when you held it back in 2021, I was just starting in the county, you all gave away, and correct me if I'm wrong, was it over 2,000 book bags or more?
Yes, it was. I think last year we gave away close to 5,000 book bags.
Wow.
On Back to School Bash number 2. So this year we're looking to try to hit maybe 6,000, hopefully.
And it's interesting that the numbers keep increasing because there is a need. It's a lot of people moving here. What made you want to do this event in the first place?
Well, when I campaigned, I had always talked about I wanted to use this office as more than just a law enforcement office. I wanted to make sure, that we partnership back out into the community to show that the sheriff's office was a sheriff office for everybody in Gwinnett County, all citizens. It didn't matter who you were. Right. And so we also understood that there was still some insecurities out here. We had food insecurities. We had, folks that were struggling coming up out of the pandemic. Right. So this was just one of the ideas that we had that we could probably try to give back to the community a little bit, working with some of our sponsors, some of our corporate sponsors, and it's just something that just kind of took on a little bit of a life itself, and it just grew.
And it keeps growing. 2,000, 5,000, you're aiming for 6,000. Tell us, what can we expect from this event? I mean, what happens there?
Great question.
Yes.
First of all, we're going to have music. We start out with music. iHeartRadio is one of our closest associates that helps us out with this. So they'll be out there spinning, I guess call it spinning the wheels, or spinning the records or whatever that
Little
may
DJ
be, doing
1-2.
a little DJ 1-2.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to brush up on our dance moves just a little bit to make sure we can keep up with that.
Cupid Shuffle.
I don't even know what the Cupid Shuffle is, but I'll do a little research on it and see if that's something that we can get somebody else out there to go do the Cupid Shuffle. But also, too, with the help of our community sponsors, man, we're going to have some vendings out there, not vending machines, but some vending booths set up out there, where people can come by and, participate in that. We're also going to have barbers out there if they want to get a haircut.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
Health screening, that's going to be one of our bigger add-ons this year, where people can get health screenings. We're going to also have our mental health unit that's going to be out there if anybody wanted to come by, get any kind of information off of that. And we're just going to have a good time, lots of fun, lots of interaction. It gives us a chance, and it gives the community a chance to see us doing something else other than law enforcement. So that's what we want.
In addition to you all giving, some people may say, yeah, I want to come to the event, but I don't necessarily want a book bag. You all need volunteers.
Absolutely.
All right,
Absolutely.
tell us how people can get
Yeah,
involved.
we want volunteers, not just for book bags. We also do a food drive too. So, this is just a way to come back out. We need people out there that's helping us pack up the book bags, packing the supplies inside the book bags, handing out the book bags, making sure, the people are comfortable out there. Monitors to make sure, because it's hot. So we need to make sure that people are still, health sensitive and that they're in good shape, once they come to the event, and be in good shape when they leave. So,
and people will be in good shape. I've heard great things about this event year after year and the events that you just put on for the community. Thank you so much for what you're doing for Gwinnett, what you're doing for students, what you're doing for those little boys and little girls who are looking up and they say, one day, I want to be like him. So thank you so much, Sheriff Taylor. In the studio, guys, Sheriff Keebo Taylor.
I need to meet that guy, okay?
Yeah, I'm meeting him right now. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, are you social? Follow at Gwinnett Gov on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for more county news. You can stream our videos anytime, anywhere, with or without drone footage at tvgwinnett.com or on our website. I'm Deborah Tuff. Always a pleasure. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.